any case, it's not the only project they're working on. Pre-production on The Elder Scrolls 6 has also started.
Not the only thing that's getting announced at E3. You guys are coming out swinging with a bunch of stuff coming out for the future as well. Will it be weird to say the word Starfield in front of people?
What'd you just say? You gotta watch that, man. Someone will hear you. Just even hear you say it is weird. Right. We've been working on it for. That's another one that's had a long go. I think the trademark got registered in 2013, which is what most people have glommed onto.
Right.
So all of the internet rumors, we've never said a word. They just take that nugget, and their mind goes to the right places. You know, the internet's smart. Our fans are really smart, and so you feel like it's good to acknowledge it. They're all saying it, like, yes, right. That is what we're doing. But as far as announcing Starfield, very excited to do it. A little bit nervous, you know, because it is so new, and it will have so many questions that we're not answering intentionally. So that's kind of new for us. At the same time, we feel that, you know, that's the time to do it. So, right, like, it's good to have that dialogue with your fans and say, we're doing this, and then we're doing this, because we know that they want them as much as we do. And things take time. But I think it's good to give everybody a little bit of a roadmap. And so you feel like it's good to acknowledge it. They're all saying it, like, yes, that is what we're doing. But that's another thing where not just, hey, we should announce it, but how much thought we've given it for a long time. So on that original list, you know, Fallout, the biggest, most epic science fiction thing you could possibly imagine. And that's something we've talked about for a long time and kind of picked away at. And now we feel we're kind of, what's the right way to say it without spoiling anything? We are uniquely positioned to pull this game off.
Expectation management is important as well, right? Like not saying too much is as important as not. That's
the one that worries me. Is that are we creating anxiety, or like people have so many questions that we'll be like, you know. Whereas before they'd be like, we don't know what you're making. It's a little bit easier to go, yeah, you don't. Now you say, hey, you're making Starfield and you're making Elder Scrolls 6. Tell us all about them. You're like, I am not going to. There'll be a time for that. But both of those, you know, particularly Starfield, that's another way we talk about tone, is we just want to say the name, like being able to say, this is the tone. Just to, you know, this is what it feels a little bit like. Same with Elder Scrolls 6. But we have a little bit of a roadmap in our head, like this is the one that, like, as a base technology that this one adds. And they don't all, you know, the ones we're doing they're very, very different. So, you know, Starfield is definitely a big single player game. And 76 is not. So it's different techniques. It's a very different style game there'll be a time for that, but it's not, it does a lot of things very different than we've done before as well.